Here in the heart of India's capital is a golf course unlike any other. Look beyond the fairways and you will discover historic monuments that have witnessed the rise and fall of empires long before golf ever arrived in India. Today, they remain silent companions to one of the country's most celebrated championship golf courses. Here at Delhi Golf Club, ancient tombs, protected heritage, flourishing wildlife, and championship golf exist in remarkable harmony. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Bhupendra Singh. Delhi Golf Club is one of India's most prestigious championship golf courses. Surrounded by monuments dating back to the Lodhi and Mughal eras, it offers one of the most extraordinary settings in world golf. Originally established in 1931 and thoughtfully refined over the decades by Peter Thomson and more recently Gary Player design, the Lodhi Course beautifully combines historic heritage with modern championship architecture. This is the story of Delhi Golf Club, hole by hole. The opening hole offers a relatively comfortable start, but the fairway bunker crossing the landing area at around 250 yards immediately introduce a strategic choice. Longer hitters can challenge the left side of the bunker, while a more conservative line leaves a longer second shot into the green. The green complex is surrounded by bunkers and closely mown collection areas with several distinct pin positions. The front left and front right locations are particularly demanding, as missing shot on the same side can leave a difficult recovery. A well positioned tee shot sets up the best opportunity to start with a birdie. The second is a relatively short par 4, but the narrow fairway places a premium on the opening shot. A drive of around 250 yards provides an ideal position for attacking the green, while missing the fairway makes the approach considerably more difficult. The green is the real defense with a pronounced slope across the right side, creating different levels to the putting surface. Finding the correct section can leave a good birdie opportunity, while finishing on the wrong level can make even a two putt difficult. It is a hole where accuracy quickly becomes more valuable than distance. At 464 yards, the third is the longest par 4 on the outward nine, and the stroke index 1 hole. The ideal tee shot favors the right to left shape, allowing the natural slope of the fairway to bring the ball back towards the center. A drive too far right can bring the trees separating the third and eighth fairway into play and restrict the second shot. The green narrows considerably at its entrance before opening into a broader rear section, making both line and distance important. With demanding pin positions and little room for error, this is a hole where par is always a valuable score. The fourth is a demanding par 4 where the tee shot establishes the terms for the rest of the hole. The fairway gently moves from left to right, while the prevailing wind generally works in the same direction, making accurate positioning particularly important. The preferred line towards the right center of the fairway provides the clearest approach to the green. A tee shot in the wrong position can bring the surrounding trees into the play and restrict the second shot. The green is protected by bunkers with the upper left and upper right pin positions demanding specially precise approaches. The fifth is a long par 3 from the black tees, with a 172-yard layout demanding precise distance control from the tee. The green is surrounded by several bunkers and offers a variety of pin positions. making the correct side of the putting surface as important as simply finding it. The back right pin position represents one of the most demanding targets. A miss on the wrong side of the flag can leave a difficult recovery, while the right side can offer a slightly more favorable angle for getting up and down. It is a classic one shot hole where precision is rewarded and misplaced caution can be costly. The sixth is a compact par 4 with a prominent bunker cutting diagonally across the fairway. Rather than simply chasing distance, many players choose to position the tee shot short of the bunker, leaving an approach that can vary considerably with the pin position. The green introduces two further challenges: a pronounced hollow short right and a sharp fall away along the left edge. Both can turn a slightly misplaced approach into a difficult recovery or a demanding putt. The sixth, therefore, rewards a controlled tee shot followed by precise distance control into the green. At 195 yards from the back tees, the seventh is a demanding par 3 with a heavily defended green. Bunkers surrounding the putting surface, narrowing the effective target, and making precise distance control essential. The danger extends beyond the green. A shot finishing slightly long towards the right center can catch the downslope and run into the swale beyond, leaving a difficult recovery to almost any pin. With little room for error around the putting surface, the seventh rewards a committed and accurately judged tee shot. The eighth is a 522-yard dogleg right, par 5, and one of the better scoring opportunities on the outward nine. The tee shot is about positioning around the corner, with accomplished players often choosing a hybrid or fairway wood to reach the preferred landing area at approximately 260 to 275 yards. From there, the long hitters can consider attacking the green, but the approach angle remains important. The contours around the putting surface create significantly different recovery options depending on where the ball finishes. The upper left and lower left pin positions are particularly demanding, making position as important as distance on the approach. The ninth is a demanding conclusion to the outward nine and the stroke index 3 hole. The tee shot favors the left center of the fairway with sufficient distance needed to reach the crest of the slope and establish a favorable angle for the approach. The green complex is strongly contoured towards the front, while the surrounding bunkers add further precision to the approach. The back right pin, positioned beyond the greenside bunker, is particularly difficult to attack closely. At 444 yards, the ninth demands two well executed shots and offers a fitting test before the turn. The 10th presents one of the widest fairways on the Lodhi Course, offering an inviting target from the tee. A well positioned drive leaves a short to mid iron approach, but the generous fairway gives way to a much more demanding green complex. A large collection area lies to the left of the putting surface, while the steep upslope at the front makes approaches to the front pin positions particularly exacting. Interestingly, the 10th is the only hole on the course without a bunker. Instead, the contours and collection areas around the green provides its defense. The 11th places greater emphasis on tee shot accuracy, with a controlled drive setting up an approach of roughly 150 to 180 yards, depending on the pin position. Many players favor a three wood or hybrid to maintain a comfortable position for the second shot. The green is divided into distinct levels, making the relationship between the pin and the approach angle particularly important. The lower level pins offer the better scoring opportunity, while the back positions demand greater precision. When the prevailing left to right breeze is present, keeping the tee shot on the fairway becomes an important part of the challenge. The 12th is a demanding par 3 where the full length of the hole can become particularly testing when played into the prevailing wind. The green is framed by trees and bunkers, with the right side presenting a particularly difficult target. The front portion of the green is protected by a false front, where a short approach can roll back down the slope and away from the putting surface. With the right side also difficult to recover from, the center of the green can often be the most sensible target. It is a hole where accepting a par can be the smarter strategy. The 13th is a hole whose character changes significantly with the wind. At 384 yards, favorable conditions can leave a relatively short approach into the large putting surface, while the prevailing left to right headwind can make simply finding the fairway a demanding task. The approach becomes considerably more difficult from the rough, particularly when trying to find the correct part of the green. The right side of the putting surface is also a difficult place to miss, making both the tee shot and approach important. With its changing conditions and stroke index 2 ranking, the 13th can be a significant hole in tournament play. The 14th is a classic risk and reward par 5 beginning from an elevated tee. A drive carrying approximately 275 yards can clear the bunker on the left and take advantage of the downslope beyond it, creating the possibility of reaching the green in two. The second shot, however, is not without risk. The approach narrows towards the green, while the greenside bunker becomes particularly important when the pin position is towards the back. For many players, the three shot strategy offers the more controlled route, leaving a manageable third shot and a realistic opportunity for a birdie. At 338 yards, the 15th is the shortest par 4 on the Lodhi course, but its compact length does not make it an automatic scoring hole. The tee shot corridor is relatively narrow, and the predominantly crossing wind adds another variable to the opening shot. Positioning towards the right center of the fairway provides the clearest approach to one of the larger greens on the course. The putting surface contains significant contours, making the correct level important for both birdie opportunities and two putts. The hole has also been used as a drivable par 4 during Indian Open competition, adding an element of risk to the tee shot. The 16th demands precision from the tee, with both direction and distance influencing the ideal position. A prominent tree in the fairway acts as a key reference point, with the preferred line passing just its left and leaving a mid to short iron approach. The green presents a demanding target with a pronounced false front and a collection area to the left. A short approach can therefore leave a difficult recovery rather than a straightforward chip. The combination of the strategic tee shot and demanding green makes the 16th one of the more exacting par fours on the inward nine. The 17th is a beautifully demanding par 3 and completes a remarkable sequence of one shot holes on the Lodhi course. From the black tees, it measures 166 yards, with the prevailing left to right wind adding another layer of difficulty to the tee shot. The upper right pin is particularly demanding, while the front positions offer a slightly more aggressive target. The right side bunker is an expensive place to miss, leaving a difficult recovery to the putting surface. With its compact green and surrounding hazards, the 17th rewards precise distance control and a committed tee shot. The 18th is the longest hole on the Lodhi course and provides a strong finish at 556 yards. The long, tree lined fairway offers an inviting target from the tee, with the open landing area allowing the longer hitters to take an aggressive line. The real examination comes on the approach to the green. A substantial bunker protects the left side, while the collection areas around the putting surface make misses short or to the side particularly difficult to recover from. The green offers several demanding pin positions, including a tempting front left location. After 17 holes of strategic golf, the 18th demands one final combination of distance, positioning, and precision. And so the journey through the Lodhi course comes to an end. But Delhi Golf Club is more than the scorecard, the fairways, or the championship moments that have unfolded here. It is a place where golf shares its landscapes with centuries of history, where ancient monuments, mature trees, wildlife, and demanding championship course exist together in remarkable harmony. Hole by hole, the Lodhi course asks golfers to think, to position, and to commit to every shot. Its challenges may change with the wind, the pin position, and the decisions made from the tee, but its fundamental lesson remains timeless. Good golf is not always about hitting harder, it is about thinking better.